Starting the new week. Need to make sure I don't actually mess up the wires of my computer. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Get that. Get the monies. And the reclaim hub. This. Because this stuff, these materials are hard to come by. And that one I could probably skip for now. That. Oh yeah, the honor coin. My brain wasn't working for a little bit. I had to kind of remember, like, wait, I'm missing something. Oh no, it's the next. Shoot, I think it might be the next one. The next, I hope it's not. We'll find out. If it's 260, it is. You know what? Okay, yeah, never mind. I just did the bottom one. Yeah, so I'm able to kill things at a normal speed, so I don't have to really worry too much. This time I didn't even get the full... I didn't fully gear out this time. Honestly, it's because I think some of the bosses, not on the daily version, but like some of the other ones, they just have too much like insta-kill mechanics. That's what kind of kills it. Like the wolf could 100% insta-kill me. The other one you have to do a mechanic, and if you get it wrong, it kind of insta-kills you. So it's like, it just becomes a pain. And now technically we got just 2 more months of this, so I think within the 2 months we'll probably get to like 280 or maybe 300. Actually, no, they might do that for the anniversary, 300. Yeah. We're at 260 now. I think by August, or not August, September, we'll be at 280. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure since I'm in the same area. I wonder why it takes so long to get to the next part. Well, going back to better news is in, was it Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen? I think there's more information that's been coming out. One of the information that came out is that there is going to be a hard mode. So I think just to try to add more replayability, or if you just want to go straight into hard mode. So these Dragon's Dogma would, and they also said, of course, they pretty much said, yes, we're going to have more abilities. So yeah, they're using Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen to be able to save the game. Another thing they actually been doing that I thought was pretty good, which is it's still Capcom. They need to make sure that the game, is able to be played on PC, because I know anyone who got or I would say pre-ordered, got it on release day, Dragon's Dogma 2 on PC. You probably all, unless you were running a super high-end computer, you know that was pretty much unplayable. I mean, kind of like the Monster Hunter World, when it first came out, it was decent, right? You could play. After like the first updates or first few updates, as they added more, was it like clothing DLCs and stuff like that, right? Since the game was checking the file like over and over, it's not really the game itself, but it's like its connection with Steam or something. Kept on checking to see if you have the DLC for clothes. That is what made the game like put a lot of like strain on the game, and that's the reason why it was like unplayable. And which you think is funny, because like if you're a AAA multi-million-dollar company, like October of this year. Yeah, so probably a little bit closer. By sometime in September, I'll probably check to re-download Dragon's Dogma on PC to see how playable it is. Then I'll probably go back and check it out. The stream's bitrate is kind of going a little low. I wonder why. It's on the YouTube side. YouTube, I think just the bitrate in general is kind of low today. Yeah, as long as it doesn't crash, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Unlike, not yesterday, day before is when it crashed. And I don't even remember I don't think we were doing anything special to make it crash. That's the crazy part. But yeah, Dark Arisen, they're gonna try to make this as like their way of like fixing all the problems that the original Dragon's Dogma 2 had, which is the fact that I think it was Dragon's Dogma 2. Maybe because of nostalgia, I think it had less replayability compared to the first one, which I could be wrong. It felt like I replayed the first one more times than I did the second one. Which could be for a number of reasons, but you know. Yeah, but I am looking forward to it though. Almost like I'm looking forward to I don't think they're making a DLC for Armored Core 6. Yeah, Armored Core 6. The Fires of Rubicon. I do want another DLC of that, but at least we know that the series is not 100% dead. So at least like the company confirmed, like, yeah, we are not gonna like just abandon that whole series. So there's hope. Unlike when we played 5, and then it was like radio silent for so many years afterwards. So at least we have that to look forward to. Okay, now I need to kind of kite them over in one area. Kite the last one. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, right now I just also checked today to see if the servers in Final Fantasy 14, if the other ones could get in, and it looks like there's a lot of room, so that is good for now. I am trying to get the rest of the crew of the Noodle Nightmares into it. So, I have to wish me luck if I could convince them. Yeah, because I know, I think most of them are, I mean, if the other ones get into it, most of them will be pretty much starting at Realm Reborn if they don't use the story skip thing or buy that. So, I mean, that's fine, I think. Because no, I don't think anyone is at Dawn Trail. And I think the last story update is in like 7.2 or 2.5 or 5.6 or something like that. I think it's in August. No, August, September. That's the last story update. And that thing from there is when I'll actually put a little bit more effort into the catching up to the story and all that. Yeah, I'll have to change my character's name because it is not Azure in that game. So I might have to change it to that as a kind of way of, you know, for consistency's sake. Even though I know, I'm pretty sure Milk will probably name herself something Milk. It's just the other. Boxot might actually name himself Boxot or something. It's just, I know 100% Waffles probably wouldn't. And Burrito, I'm not sure what kind of direction he's going to go. Also try to get Laguna back into it too, because he played a long time ago as well. Laguna and Bam. Bam might not play just because I think the new classics coming out. He's like, oh, I don't really like the two classes are not that appealing. But like, I think everything else would be probably appealing enough for him to at least kind of like. Which I was telling him to play casually and not do that hardcore stuff that he was doing before. I'm like, if you do like hardcore raiding and stuff like that, like, yeah, you're gonna burn yourself out. Like, I know I don't. Uh-oh. Okay, oof. It did glitch a little bit. Yeah, it was hard to tell, like, when the things were gonna hit me, so that's the one bad thing, like, it gives you a lot of leeway, but at the same time, you still don't want to be the one to run into any of it. Okay, I think I'll be fine. Once I get to this pad, just chill there. Okay. We're good. Like I will, even if I do Final Fantasy, I will continue to do, was it Blue Protocol? I think even if I did Final Fantasy, it would be mostly not really me streaming from my perspective. I'll probably mostly one of the other ones, like probably like Waffles or Milk, streaming it from their perspective. I don't think anyone wants to see like my perspective as, you know, someone who's kind of more of like a veteran player compared to the rest of the crew. So for that one, I'll let them stream it, and I'll just be the one to kind of jump in to help them. Like, depending on who is like on at the time, then I could just change my class to help them out better for the what you call it, party composition. is harder to do in this. I'll say this game for now. So I know you do have to get the gear right now in 14, but later on or in starting January, whatever your highest level thing is, if you switch to a different class, you retain the item level of your highest level class, right? And that's accounting the fact that they're all at the same level, right? Like they're all 110. So only then is like when like the equalizing happens. So like all pretty much whatever your highest class is, that gear score is translated to all the gear that you have. So technically, if you need to have like, let's say you're doing a raid and you need to like, oh, the tank just dipped, but you do have a tank, like you know how to tank. You're like, okay, I'll just sub in as a tank to kind of like we could get some more practice on this, like proccing one of the savages or something. Yeah, I think for that point it'll be just getting experience with it instead of like actually clearing it, because if you want to prog savage content, you're gonna have to have like best in slot gear plus it melded. Yeah, I had to have it fully melded. I've done that once. I think I was like doing progging. I forgot what savage content it was, but I think it was during Stormblood time. I had my stuff fully melded, best in slot gear. Have not done it before. Or actually, I have. Never mind. In Endwalker, I did fully meld my crafting gear to make the better crafting stuff. The crafting, or not, raid foods and stuff. I was selling that on the market board. Yeah, for a little while, I was like, ooh, a few months is what it took me to get from like all my crafters to like the max level. And I just bought a lot of like materials. I used about like 10 mil, I think, to get all my crafters up there. Even though I told like anyone else if they're trying to get their crafters up, I'll help them with it. No one ever did, so I'm like, okay. Because I just have a lot of like random materials that I'm like, it's good for in the leveling process, but I don't need it as you get higher level. Yeah, I probably just need to sell them all on the market board now. But now that the other new guys might be doing Final Fantasy, I was like, maybe I should just hold on to it. Yeah, like a lot of my stuff on the market board, I just like left it, and I think it was maxed out at first for all. I have 3 retainers. Now they're like, they don't have a lot of things anymore. So I'm like, okay, I made quite a bit of gil on the side with items I didn't care about. Okay. Oh. Okay, then we could just do this part. Okay, we'll go and kill some elites. I went back here this time. You know what? Technically, I'm thinking about it now. Oh, wrong one. I probably should work on the elites over here. I haven't done that for a while. Not that really I haven't done it. I just haven't killed these as many times as I did the other ones. Where? Okay, I was a little confused. Okay, then I'll get these guys. That's my character just wants blood, so he's like running towards all the enemies. If you just put on full auto, like it just goes after everyone around you. Which before I used to, or people used to do, where they just leave it in the area and let it full auto. It's better for tanks and healers. I think healers get points if other people are killing things. As long as you're healing people around you, you're getting points for stuff. For leaving leaving your AFK farming stuff, that's good for like a tank for like boss enemies or even elites. Because generally, there's going to be no elite character or monster that could kill you, as long as you're decently geared. Yeah, I'm also waiting until, oh man, because yeah, once September happens on 14, I'll finish up the rest of the story. But at the same time, in October is when I'll get this one. They already kind of spoiled one of the event, or costumes you get during the Halloween event. I'll get that, and that'll be my main what was it, mascot costume. So I got that to look forward to. So then, when you do, next time you see me, if everyone else is in 14, you'll see me in a mascot costume once again. Like no matter what game, I'll be wearing a mascot costume. That won't be my main like look, but just remember when everyone sees me, you'll be in the mascot costume. I have to start probably like was a pretty soon. Oh, that thing died in one hit. But yeah, pretty soon I have to actually start like, for my main glamour. I have to go and like farm for the gear. I have to pre-farm all my gear for the main glamour. Because I know even the character creation is going to change in January anyway. So, but they did give out like a lot of free Fantasias. I think they might give it another free one because it's a whole new system change to the character creation. When they do that, they give you a free one if you go like to your main hub area, one of the main 3 city states. Generally, if you go over there, they'll tell you. It's not that they'll tell you, but you'll see it on one of the patch notes, like, oh, and people will talk about, oh, they're giving out a free one. I know probably there's a few times I missed like maybe 1 or 2 free ones. Because I think they cost like 10 bucks or something like that. Maybe less. For a Fantasia. So they give you one for free like in the game. Like when you first make a character, I think you go and you just do like a bunch of the first quests and stuff, they'll give you like one. They might even give you one in the actual, just like once you get to the hang of like the game, they might give you like another one if you just go to the city state area. But sometimes they just that replenishes. Replenish. Okay. I was just following the ether trail. I don't really need to. Oh, those things are really after me. Those are, which ones are the... They're goblins. They're not Mukus. Yeah, Yeah, like for Blue Rock, like they do a lot of their like the way you know about stuff is through their wait if you no, log in on Steam, like the front page, they'll have like their new events going on, or on their like YouTube on their Twitter thing. But it's not really like a video they show you; it's like a little post. And I don't think there's even a live stream section in their oh, that was just a bourlet. Yeah, I don't think there's even a live stream section in their YouTube page. For Arknight's Anvil, they do have one. Yeah, I think they actually did quite a few. Like, they think they do a live stream, a patch. And don't get me started on Fate Grand Order's live streams. Ooh, I never actually watched their live streams. I know I watched one, and after that I was like, never again. In that respect, even though it was the stream or the live stream at the Berlin Fan Fest for Final Fantasy was pretty long, it was like 3 hours. He was like, "Oh yeah, I think I kind of went way over how I was generally will go." I thought that was to me way more interesting. Even though I don't think that the live stream of Arknights is bad, they could pretty much write down to it like real quick, just like Final Fantasy. Fate is just the one that takes forever. Like they really lollygag around. Even though like their anniversary servant came out and their anniversary servant this year was a male character, which is rare, but it looked really cool. It's a young version of King Hassan, or the Old Man of the Mountain, and I thought that character looked really cool. Low-key gave me ideas for glamour stuff. So yeah, definitely gonna try that out later on. I think I already went over here. Yeah, I think tomorrow I will put up another video of Arknights because the event is out, and I was just waiting until like the whole event is out instead of just doing like doing a video one at a time. I have to just do it all in one go. So that is the plan for tomorrow's, not really a stream but a video. So that's gonna, I'll be making the video tomorrow. I hope I could post at the same time. I don't have to do any crazy edits to it. I did use a different team than I usually use, and I was like, oh, maybe I should just use the more familiar team, so then the people who've been watching like the what's the time? Okay, that is a person. Yeah, for anyone who's been watching the streams, it might be a little bit more like oh, okay, yeah, he's using the same character instead of like, because I used a different team. I used my brain dead team, which is like the physical team that's like you don't really have to think too hard. You could just like bum rush people. I think I did it that way because technically one of the characters is like a tank, but it could also heal. So then by doing that is a little bit I wouldn't say less stressful, but like you got some insurance that your character won't die if for some unforeseen circumstances. And it looks like today it will be a close for today. We got most of the stuff done. Oh, I actually did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked. No, we'll check again. I don't want to say that anyone like fact checks me on the stream. Like, hey, wait a minute, go back a few. That didn't happen. I was gonna say like I already checked the dailies. I've already finished all. I don't think I checked the last part. So, oh, not the line where everyone is doing. Yeah, line one is like the Limsa Lamensa of this game, where like everyone's doing like their You know, Ave, K, kind of letting their characters like dance or whatever. I don't want to get in the way of some of their screenshots and whatnot. If I'm in this, I was gonna say, if I'm in the same area, it should be fast getting to the next part. Yeah, I did not do this. See, I'm glad I didn't say I did. Wow. Oh. Okay, here we go. And once again, everyone, today we'll call it a day for today. You guys have a good one. Even though I know it is a Monday. Yeah. Grr, Mondays.